cricket's most loved, is about to play Innuendo Bingo.
It's time to witness the wetness. This is Innuendo Bingo.
I can't believe I am saying this. He's been on our wish list for a long time now, but Jonathan Agnew is playing Innuendo Bingo today. Hello, Jonathan.
What am I doing in here? I have never seen a studio like this. I've never seen... It's like a slaughterhouse. What are you expecting to happen in here? There's plastic everywhere.
Yeah, we have to cover it up, just because we don't want to get anything wet, because this game gets wet. Now, how much do you know about Innuendo Bingo? I know you said yes to it a while ago now.
Well, I'm aware that we contribute every now and then, purely by accident.
Every now and then, you're always on.
Only every now and then. But I thought... I want some clarification on the rules here before we do start.
Go on then.
I thought that you aimed for the bin. But ones I've seen... He's horrid, this bloke opposite. He just sprays water all over you.
It's an honour for you to call me that.
This bloke opposite?
No, just horrid. Just acknowledging me.
You can call him whatever you want.
I don't know, it depends what kind of... If you're an Innuendo Bingo purist, I suppose you'd go for the bin, but the more sort of modern game involves, a sort of...
Projectile.
Yes.
How are you finding it? Like, if we maybe did do a projectile, would you be happy with that, Mr. Agnew?
I faced the West Indies pace attack of the 1980s.
Okay.
I can take projectile.
Oh my God, what a legend.
Is that one already?
bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. You can watch this right now. Caitlin is watching for the first time. Jim in Bristol is watching on his phone for the first time, just because of Aggers. It's going to be epic. I agree. Yes, you have contributed, I don't know whether you're doing
too
it on
often,
purpose,
actually.
but you are on a lot.
Well, if you live in the Beaver, then what chance have I got when I start talking about
You don't really have much of a chance. Jack's watching for the first time. Tara has planned her lunch break around Aggers Innuendo Bingo.
Oh God, not much pressure on, is there?
No, not at all. Okay, so the idea is you fill your mouth as much as you can. You have got to change your clothes, Jonathan.
I have. I've been quite cunning. I bought a shirt that I'll be wearing for 3 days, and it needs laundering.
Excellent.
Yes. After this, it'll probably be okay.
Yes,
so
exactly.
a full one of these?
Yes, just fill your cheeks, Mr.
Yeah. Mr. Agnew. I can't believe it's happening.
Sorry. This is the best.
Right.
Unfortunately, whenever you talk, I just think innuendo now.
Okay. Also, Mr. Agnew, we do have a no hands rule. So if it's going to come out, let it come out. Oh no! No, just get rid of it. There we are. That's it.
Wow.
Right. Okay.
That's the badger. Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. No, you're new.
Are you on
to this?
Just don't make me laugh.
Okay. So, first, fill your cheeks. Predictably, we do go over to Test Match Special, where...
Sorry. This is going to be impossible. I'm sorry, Mr. Agnew.
Go on, Aggers. Says Graham in Cambridge. Such a massive reaction to this. So we're going over to Test Match Special. Don't let it choke you, just let the water come out all over him. Jonathan Agnew here is an expert on so many topics.
Does it feel a little smaller?
Yes, and some balls do feel different in the hand, actually. But of course, if you are handling balls every day, then they do feel different.
Yes!
No, stop it.
Impressive first.
Oh, you stop it, Mr. Agnew. We're on.
That was very good.
I remember that was actually a totally unintentional one.
Oh,
more of that, please. That was great.
Yes, and some balls do feel different in the hand, actually.
Okay.
God, we're getting through it.
Everyone all right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now we're going over to MasterChef now. And it sounds like Greg Wallace here has really enjoyed having Casey Brand on the show. We ready?
I find it quite pleasant. Left to my own devices, I'd probably munch the living daylights out of your little tart.
That was a really cruel... That was a slow one.
Sorry,
Right in the face. This, mate, you have to watch this. If you watch anything, if you watch any Innuendo Bingo ever, watch this one.
To my own devices, I'd probably munch the living daylights out of your little tart.
Robbo in Reading's been on. Also, Laura's been on, loving it already. Okay, ready? Fill your cheeks.
I'll start sledging soon.
Over to Channel 4's 4 Rooms now. And being on television really allows people to do things that they'd never normally be able to do.
Tell me what you've both brought with you today.
Today we brought a very rare example of a mounted taxidermic Andean condor. It was an opportunity for me.
What happened there, Chris?
Look at his face.
Right, let's...
So I get a point for withholding that.
Yes,
yeah, you can have whatever you want, Mr. Agnew.
Soaked.
Right, can we? He is soaked already. Can we get to the end of the clip? Do we think, Chris? Can you manage that? Okay, let's try. Here we go. Water, please.
Tell me what you've both brought with you today.
Today we bought a very rare example of a mounted taxidermic Andean condor. It was an opportunity for me to mount one of the rarest birds in the world.
I'm so glad it got to that second bit because the first bit wasn't very funny.
Oh,
and he
Mr.
should have
Agnew.
that as a classic.
He's soaked.
Oh my word.
Oh, you've soaked his pink shirt.
To mount one of the rarest birds in the world.
Okay, over to
How do people say those things?
This is a wet one.
Sean in Edinburgh says, "Is this real? This is amazing."
Believe it.
How many more are there to go?
Oh, a few, Mr. Agnew. Dan off the hedge end, loving it. Over to BBC Radio 2 now, where Ken Bruce is interviewing a musician. And Ken seems to have some very funny ideas about what goes on at gigs these days.
And do you ever find yourself being tempted to get up on stage and whack it out again?
Oh,
I tried so hard. I had Ken on the programme the other day. I was a lovely man. Why did he say that?
Oh, jeez. Mr. Agnew.
This is brilliant.
I haven't had a full face on yet, have I?
No, no.
This is incredible because I didn't expect. I thought you'd be quite hold it back, but
Well,
you're
I like
not.
to play by the rules. I like to play by the script.
No, you're doing it. I mean,
Is it okay?
it couldn't be better.
All right. I don't know.
Oh, wow. More of the same, please, Mr. Agnew.
I'm about to go full toss.
I don't know what that means. Over to BBC Bristol now. And they're reading a very important list out here on BBC Bristol. Everyone needs to take some notes. You might want to.
No, there's in this country there's the great tit, there's the willow tit, there's the marsh tit, there's the bearded tit, which isn't actually a tit at all.
Right.
Sorry.
Sorry, this is okay. We've played a lot of Innuendo Bingo. This is the best one ever. I'm going to put it out there.
That was an absolute shocker.
I know. It's just the way that it's just the way that Mr. Agnew is trying to hold it in so much, and when you actually got him full in the face there, he did a little shaky head thing.
Just briefly running through the British tits.
Okay, you are.
Hang on.
Okay.
I saw you do a video once of the sprinkler.
Oh yes, very badly.
This is like the sort of the real life one.
This is
I
a
guess,
proper
isn't it?
sprinkler. It's his face doesn't help.
No, I know.
The hamster cheeks.
We'll try and do something about that for you, Mr. Agnew. Okay. Over to Charles now on Test Match Special, and you really do paint words on that programme. You know, words and pictures.
His bat is up to Junaid's waist. I kid you not. I think the actual blade is normal size. He's just got a monumentally big handle.
I was in the car when he said that. I've been given an early release from the match and I nearly drove off the road. Dear old Charlie Dagnall from Radio Leicester, top man. Used to play cricket.
Charlie Dagnall. Okay. Coronation Street next.
What you have to do, can I say, you have to imagine that there is somebody else sitting beside you, see?
Yes.
So when that sort of thing is said, I mean, if it's Phil Tufnell, for instance, he's under the desk. So you are completely abandoned, left by yourself. Anyway, on we go.
Your job's fun, isn't it? It's my job's fun. But yours is fun as well. Okay. Coronation Street from last week now. Poor Gail Platt seems to have had a moment of disappointment.
We were just sitting watching telly and suddenly you went all floppy.
That was on Coronation Street.
It's Gail Platt, yeah. She doesn't have the best luck. Poor Gail.
Oh, good grief.
I know. Okay.
Hang on.
You're right.
Jill and Andy in Essex have listened to Aggers for years, but are today seeing him in a new light.
That's one word for it.
The new Bond.
Callum, yes, the new Bond. Callum in Luton says, Chris is like, sorry, Mr. Agnew, sorry. It's brilliant. Over to BBC Radio 4 now. More water, please. And a very revealing discussion they're having over on 4 about Charles Dickens.
That must have been an additional kind of horror to that episode in his life.
But I think we should say that he loved Fanny.
Mr. Agnew, he wasn't expecting this. He didn't even put his bingo trousers on because he thought it was going to be a dry one.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Oh, this is awesome. Danny is sat in his office on his phone watching another bingo in tears. So is Simon. Emma Sparks says, I have to watch this back later. It's brilliant. It is the best one ever.
Oh, it's incredible.
Best one ever, says Liam and Rachel.
How do they say that?
It's Fanny. Fanny was his sister, of course, Charles Dickens' sister there. Okay, Coronation Street now, and a favourite clip of ours. Some of the characters on that show really have had sheltered lives.
Oh, shall I get that for you?
You will not. I've not let a man inside my purse since we went decimal.
Mr. Agnew's light pink shirt is now just almost red.
But it's ready for the spin cycle. This is quite cunning, you see.
You did a really good job there. You've watched it yourself.
Yeah, a bit of detergent, away we go.
Are you all right?
Are you enjoying it, Mr. Agnew?
Having a great time.
Okay, good.
I need some more water.
Yes.
I love how he's got so involved with this. This is brilliant.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Right.
Who's Ollie Rice?
Ollie Rice. Oh, she's my editor from Waitrose. She's not watching, is she?
She's finding it hilarious.
Oh no, I'll probably be fired.
Now to the athletics. And by the sounds of this, I really must start watching televised athletics more often. It sounds good.
Heat 5 of the men's 800 metres, right on the outside in lane 8. There he is, Michael Rimmer, looking as I think he should be, perhaps a little nervous, a little apprehensive. Again, another tough heat here. He's got 3 top men inside him.
Oh, God.
Can I just check? No, nothing. More water, please.
We're running low.
Oh, God, I need
might have to get some more water. Right, more water, please, everybody. Right, we go. Are we saying that Charles Dickens' sister was Fanny Dickens? Okay. Just wanted to check. A bit of admin there. Okay. Over to Okay, it's time for another classic. So the BBC paper review now. And a very controversial story.
And so he's really painting a very bleak picture and saying we have to re-educate ourselves. And in the middle of it, he fingers, shockingly, I might say, Delia Smith.
Oh, my word.
Well, it would be shocking, wouldn't it? Poor Delia.
And finally... It's nearly over, I guess.
Oh, my God, for that.
Wow. Finally, this might be the ultimate clip. We've got 50 seconds of this. Stand by, everyone. Water, here we go. Over to Test Match Special and Jonathan Agnew.
The more stoppages than baseball.
I don't understand this. That was 2 balls into the over, wasn't it? They all came running on. Great, even the ground staff are out there. It may be that Peterson's doing something to his bat. He's got his back to us. And whether something's happened to that... I'll tell you what he's doing, Jeffrey. He's putting a new rubber on his bat.
A new rubber in the middle of the game.
He is. Whether he's taken one off first or he's putting a new one on, but he's doing it quite professionally. It's never terribly easy doing that. You've got to make sure you've got no floppy stuff on. Get it all on.
Right. Let's get through the rest of it, please. There's still another 15 seconds.
How do you do it?
Chris, water. Mr. Agnew's going.
We're out.
We've not got much time left.
Hang on, quick. Thank you.
Okay.
That's great.
Let's get to the end.
Roll it down that big stick. I think Peterson once said to the umpire, I've got a problem here, I need a new bat rubber. He's put it on himself. Although he's told, actually, the youngster who brought it out, by the look of it, to just finish it off. And so they've called drinks.
Unbelievable.
I did think I was getting the sack off that one.
Yeah. Wow.
Unbelievable.
That was an absolute triumph. Thank you, Mr. Agnew. Thank you. Wow.
Well played.
well played.
Thank you very much, Jonathan Agnew, for providing us with one of the best Innuendo bingos.
Who
probably
won?
the best ever. It doesn't really matter. Cricket won, Jonathan.
Oh, do you think?
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. That was Jonathan Agnew.
With more material.
Would you ever come back and do it again?
Love to.
Oh, what a ledge. I need to say that 5 Live's Ashes coverage begins on Wednesday from 10:30 a.m. That's the reason he's here. On 5 Live Sports Extra. You can listen live via the 5 Live Sports Extra website. Jonathan, thank you again.
Pleasure.
Unbelievable scenes.